Welcome to the Global Coherence Pulse, where each day, during 7 days of rest, we open with a global silent minute. Today, our theme is Radiate. And in fact, our Global Silent Minute theme for 2026 is Radiate Truth through Silence as Action in Thought, Word, and Deed. Let us be mindful that the great law of attraction is actually a triangle. Attract, repulse, and radiate. We are called to serve from the point of radiatory balance, which allows for attraction and repulsion to flow in the beauty and grace of the frequency of life itself, as evolution continues to unfold on this beautiful planet. The power of silence is greater than we know. In fact, the original Big Ben Silent Minute helped to end World War II. Silence as action in sacred unity for peace on earth. So today we enter that silence together and radiate. Let us prepare to enter a silent minute. With a deep breath, we activate the spirit of peace in our own hearts. And we unite our hearts across distance. And now we pause for a longer moment and invite all those on the other side of the veil, aligned in the light, to join us. As together we radiate truth through silence as action in sacred unity. And with the sound of the Tibetan singing bowl, we enter a global silent minute together, radiating from within our field of coherence. May peace prevail on earth. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Dot. Like, you have the best Tibetan singing bowl ever, and it works really well with your computer and your Zoom and your settings. That was gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here all the days and having the Global Silent Minute be a part of our 7 days of rest.
A great joy.
Thank you. And now, many of you, I'm Julie Krull, filling in for Teresa today. We're sending a lot of love to Teresa and others who are in a big meeting right now, just sending them lots of love and support and energy. And many of you We're here in December for our 12/12 Catapult event and might remember the guest that we did ceremony, which is Linda Linker Rosenthal. She's going to start us with a little attunement and bring us into coherence as a field. So, Linda, we're so happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. Well, welcome back, everyone. This is our 7th day, which is the beginning, the end of one week, the beginning of the entire year, and we're about radiating. We have done our releasing, we have done our aligning, we have embodied, we have emerged, and now we're here to just be that radiant life. So let's do this together. And if you will, just close your eyes or keep them open if you want, but follow along and really allow yourself this time that we have together. Taking a deep belly breath. We start with that breath to enliven ourselves, feeling our heartbeat. Inhaling and exhaling like the motion of the ocean, gentle, rhythmic. And feeling our presence. The silence that surrounds us and inside of us. Just imagine in your heart center that there is a warm, glowing, golden light, a flame in your heart that is comforting, peaceful, warming. And with every gentle inhale and exhale, that glowing light gets a little bit larger and begins to radiate through your body, tapping into every little cell, where every cell is radiating in golden, peaceful, calming light. These 7 days of rest and renewal. We are radiating all that we are. A little bit outside of us now. A field about 1 or 2 inches around your body. Feel that radiant light. The love that is within that light. Embracing you, giving you a gentle hug. And now let's take another deep breath. And on the exhale, just imagine that light expanding into the entire room where you're sitting. Radiating your own presence. Remembering that there's nothing to do. There's no goal to reach. There's no timeline or pressure or have-tos or musts. There's only our presence in this radiating light. And take a moment to look up into your own third eye, your inner eye, where you see your own radiance. Maybe it's a color, maybe it's gold or white. Maybe it's a beautiful black velvet space. But you are radiating. You are the radiance. You can feel that space so expanded around you. Perhaps now moving into your entire home, wherever you are, the building, as if a bubble of love and light and warmth and peace was radiating from you, not as a lighthouse where the light moves around and hits one space at a time, but rather radiating in all directions. You, as the lighthouse, becomes the radiance of light above you, below you, around you. Perhaps your neighborhood can actually feel this energy emanating from you. And into your state, your country, your province, the waters around you, wherever you are, this radiant light of yours is touching all parts of the world, all of the people, the plants, the winged ones, the four-leggeds, those that swim, touching every drop of water, with you simply being radiance itself. Notice how that feels in your body. An aliveness, a tingling, an emergence, who you truly are. Letting that light heal you and all around you. Let's take another deep breath. Holding that radiance within you and then knowing that on the exhale, you're letting it out from your heart, from your skin, from your eyes, your mouth, your hair, every part of you radiating in light and feeling and being the love that you are. Let's take one more beautiful breath of acknowledgement that we are here today, that we have taken time in our lives over 7 days, an hour or more a day, to truly be with ourselves and with each other as authentic, aligned, in love and in joy. And let's bring our awareness back to our room here. Maybe gently opening your eyes, keeping your hands over your heart. And a big sigh. And here we are, ready to play. I'm ready.
Beautiful. Thank you, Linda. Your gifts are exquisite, and it's a perfect way to open us today. And then look, as I add this spotlight, another perfect way is someone who emanates that beauty and light and love everywhere she goes as a being and with her music. So here we are, the radiant, beautiful Tatiana, who doesn't need an introduction here, but we'll say more about her later.
Thank you so much, Linda. That took me to a sublime space, and this song that I haven't played in years and years just dropped in, inspired by what you shared. So I'm gonna play it and hope this goes well, because I haven't played it in a long time. Rays of light shining on my face again, after struggling for so long. Strands of gold dancing across the sky. Finally a new day dawns. Oh, holy light, I pray to you with all my might, to be healed, renewed. I turned to you and you have answered me. The light has come, the past is healed, a new day dawns, a new world is revealed, and finally I am free. I finally feel like I can breathe again. I am free. I finally feel I am home again. Free, I finally feel I can live again. I am free. I finally feel I can be again. Stepping forwards into the dawn of a new day. The clouds are gone and finally I can see the sky, infinite as far as the eye can see. The stars appear like diamonds sparkling in the deep. I could swim in the beauty. Oh, holy power, in my darkest hour I felt your grace. Oh, holy power, down on my knees I knew your face. And the light has come, the past is healed, a new day dawns, a new world is revealed, and finally I am free. I finally feel like I can live again. I am free. I finally feel I can breathe again. Free, I finally feel I am home again. I am free. I finally feel I can be again. Stepping forwards into the dawn of a new day. this dawn, this new day, letting the past be healed, letting this light stream through our hearts, blessing us, blessing all of us, blessing this world. Stepping forwards into the dawn of a new day.
That was perfect. And you don't need to rehearse. You just got it. It's just there. It was so beautiful. And it was perfect for the moment. And it was like you said, you hadn't done that for a while. And wow, it's just boom. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We are going to hear from Tatiana later in the hour. And yeah, wow. Thank you, Dot. Thank you, Linda. And thank you, Tatiana. That was gorgeous. Wow. When Teresa asked if I could do today on Radiate, and I have radiance and radiant and radiate in my mind, like I'm looking forward to it. But when the catapult came through, it named those 5 days that we went through on the 1-1. We all did the choice to emerge together. And then we got to start over with just a brief review during the other 6 days. So we've been through release. We've been through remember, embody, align, and then back to emerge. And then Teresa named Radiate. Or Grace named it, or somebody named it. I don't remember who on the team. I think it might have been Grace, but Radiate, radiance. And I like when I first thought it, I like perfect. It's like we come into embodiment and then we come into this emergence of that. And then the radiate, like we've already heard, it's more than our thought, words, and deeds. And Linda, you brought us into that so well, of having us even feel it move a few inches from our skin and then into our homes and communities here. So I want to share a story, and then I'm going to bring our team back on and we'll have a little dialogue with you. But every time I share this story, it does something for the audience. Like when I'm speaking, if I share this story as a speaker, this one story is the one thing that they latch onto, and then they want to talk about it, and then they use it. Like I shared it in September in a speaking gig, and people in a small group keep referring to it and saying the phrase. So I'm gonna share this with you. I'm using it in the book I'm writing. It's probably the title of the book that I'm working on right now. And I'm just going to share it in an abbreviated way because there's more prior to where I'm going to pick up the story. And then there's part 2, and then there's part 3. And I'll share what that means in a second. So several years back, out of a busy time of year and a busy spring, my husband feeds the birds. My husband has a beautiful, amazing backyard sanctuary that's just incredible because he's feeding the birds. It's been his spiritual practice for years. Started gardening, and then it was like, what attracts butterflies? What attracts birds? And his own personal awakening had been intimately tied into him being out in nature. And he calls it his livestock, the birds, because he spends a lot of money every month on his bird feed for a variety of different birds and purpose and reason. And so one of those are the orioles that migrate through the first part of May every year here and stay for, I don't know how many months because I'm not a good bird watcher, but I think 2, at least, if not 3 months, they're here. So what he does for the orioles is he's got oriole feeders. He puts out grape jelly. Some people put out a sugar water, and the grape jelly is like the ticket around here. They love them. They love grape jelly and the grape jelly feeders. And so every year, the end of April, he puts that out, and the migration has grown. And oh my gosh, we went from trying, I think the first year, I don't know how many years it took him to finally attract the first one. But year after year, the population has grown, and we have this amazing spectacle in the backyard because they're just bright yellow, bright orange, incredible birds. And they come back, and the green trees against them, they're just gorgeous and they're fun to watch. So he puts out his grape jelly, they come. And several years back, we had a busy spring, and we had passing of a beloved pet, and things were happening. And we were sitting outside one day, like the second week in May, and he went, "Oh my gosh." And I said, "What?" "Forgot to put out the grape jelly." And instantly he went in a panic, and I went into panic. And in my mind, it was like, "Oh my gosh, what if they move on? What if they never come back? What if they're pissed at us and they're going to go someplace else? They're never going to, what? Oh no, what do we do?" And he just goes immediately to a shed, gets out his grape jelly feeders, and puts the grape jelly out. And the moral of the story is, and by the way, we had not seen one in the neighborhood. We did not see it even in our neighbor's yard, who tries to put it out, and he sometimes will attract some, but I think they're just ours that kind of go over there and like have a treat once in a while. Like there are Orioles, but like we had not seen an Oriole anywhere in those 2 weeks. And we had been outside all that. We had not seen them in where they perch. They have 2 trees that they go to, and they perch, and then they wait, and then they take turns and they do their grape jelly thing. We had not seen a juvenile, an adult, a male, a female, nothing. So I was so scared and in panic, and he was on it, and he goes out and he gets the grape jelly and he puts it out. And within minutes, I'm not talking more than a handful of minutes, within, I think, 2 minutes, the birds were there. Came out of nowhere. And it wasn't 1 or 2. There were more than a dozen right away, right there in our backyard. And I had been in this phase at the time of communing in nature and speaking, and the bird tribe began communicating with me a couple weeks prior to that with the passing of my dog. And that's the other part of the story. You have to read the book to get that, or we'll share it on another time. But I had been communing with the birds, and they were communicating. And my husband put the grape jelly out and went to work. And then I got to see all of them come in. It was like, wow. And the Orioles said, "See, Julie, just be like grape jelly. Just be like grape jelly." Lesson 1, part 1, be like grape jelly. And Linda just took us into our grape jelliness, and Tatiana kept us there. So I just want to bring this as a metaphor for us on Radiate, that we are the radiance of this coherence that we're talking about. We are the radiance of the light Tatiana was talking about. And like Nikola Tesla, and his famous quote, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, just think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." This is the unitive age for all of us. Think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, and resonance, and coherence, and presence. All the things you hear us talking about and sharing here in the connection field. We are that grape jelly for the unitive age. We are that light embodied. And we are, when we come into this place of embodiment now of the divinity that we are, the divinity, and we're in this embodiment, And we come into emergence, another one of those important words in the connection field, in that emergence of this year. And we radiate that light and that divinity as the grape jelly. We are attracting the unit of age. We are attracting the future in. We're co-creating the future as we be it now and as we radiate. And as we think about the theme for the Global Silent Minute, even, it's like we're saying, we're participating, we're co-creating, we're bringing this in. So to me, the story of the grape jelly is about that eminence and that radiance and who we be. And we do it in thought, word, and deed, but we do it in embodied presence as well. So let's change even that beautiful sacred scripture of thought, word, and deed into thought, word, and deed and radiant presence. Because we are that. We are the unitive age coming to life right now, escorting in all of the frequencies, vibrations, and energy that's co-creating all the new systems and structures right under our feet, right under our noses. They're everywhere. I don't know if you look around and you see them. Most people watch news, they're going to see what's breaking down. And we already know there's so much breaking through and being co-created, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So we invite you into radiance this year in 2026. We invite you to be the grape jelly, be your grape jelly. And the lesson for me was, so many people are like, what happened to you the last couple of years? Like, whoa, Julie, like what's going on? And I was like, oh, I'm just being the grape jelly now. Like I'm totally comfortable being the Julie Krull grape jelly. And I'll give you a preview of part 2. And part 3 has already come in, but I'm not going to share part 3. But part 2 was last year. The bird said, okay, now put it out every day. Put out the grape jelly every day. Like, that's different. That's different than just being the grape jelly sitting in the refrigerator in the jar, being a beautiful thing of grape jelly. It's like putting it out every day, and that attracts and is part of, and it's nourishing something else, and it's nourishing and it's serving and it's doing so much more than we have time to talk about today. So be like grape jelly. I'm going to bring on our friends here, including who you haven't seen today yet. We're adding Grace into that. We're bringing on Dot. We're bringing in Linda again. We're bringing in Tatiana. And I just want to have a conversation about grape jelly and what does radiate mean to all of you. And then we're going to open it up to the room and we can all share some more. So, okay, guys, you unmute yourself and hop in. I'd love to just hear your reflections, where you're at, what you're feeling today. And let's just jam a little bit, because you could be like grape jam too. Jam or jelly, doesn't matter, as long as you're sweet.
All right, I'm loving the grape jelly. And Linda, as you were taking us through that beautiful, coherent unification of hearts, I wanted to burst out into song. As you said, we're radiating. We're like little mini suns, I'm thinking in my head, and from our hearts, right? The flame and the chalice. So I did. I sang to myself, now I get to do this. Thank you, Julie, just for 30 seconds, and invite everybody. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And since all hearts are of the one heart, that's what I have to say about being grape jelly in the radiant, coherent field.
Thank you, Dot. I want to tell a little not well-known fact about Dot to all of you, a little secret, if you're ready. Dot is an amazing musician too. And I love that about her. She's so cool. She's just so cool. Anyway, thanks, Dot. Thank you, friend. Who else wants to jump in?
I can jump in because Dot, I agree with you. I grew love freckles during Linda's meditation. Little gold love freckles popped out my
Nice.
cheeks.
Nice.
And I love your bird story because I feed birds too. And I love that. I haven't fed them grape jelly. I haven't heard the grape jelly. So I'm gonna try it here in Kentucky. But yeah, and it's so simple to radiate love out.
Yeah.
And people pay attention. My car has stickers all over, love stickers, and I just pass out when people like read one they like. I said, take it, radiate it out. Just wherever you are, just radiate it out any way you can. Any way love, radiates out. Love in action, I call it. So thank you for your jelly story. I'm gonna try it.
Great. Yeah, just look up your migration
know.
for Louisville, like for Kentucky, and then just try it. You'll love it. You'll love them. They're amazing.
Well, Julie, I loved your story. Be like grape jelly. Oh my gosh, there was just so much to that. It just following up with being who we are. And I think this week has been amplifying that we are who we are, and we don't have to try to be anybody else or anything else. And it's an acceptance of who we are right here, right now, in this moment, and loving it, loving all parts of us. The parts that we used to go, I don't know if I love that part, but no, we're loving all of it. And I had a little story that reminded me of that with the grape jelly. I had done a meditation with Mother Mira, and it was a long, it was with a group of people, and we were meditating with her. And at the end, I was journaling, and the message, like your birds, you were listening for the birds. I heard, be who you are. And then there was a pause. And then be more of who you are. And so that who you are is this radiant light. It's this love that we are. But then we can be more of that. So that's what it reminded me of. And I love the word radiance because it's everywhere and all around us. It's not just a beam of light, going to this country or that situation or this person. It is everything, everywhere. And we are that. So be more of that.
Thanks.
And grape jelly too.
Thank you, Linda.
So beautiful to be in this conversation around radiance. And I loved your story, Julie. I love the radiance, Linda, you invoked. And I was feeling into what I wanted to share about that. And my mother just came to me. I have a very special mother. And something that she hears all the time, people always just say, wow, you're so radiant and you're so beautiful. And she's not someone who's done like any work, or like she's just, and I've asked her, like, how do you continue to create yourself so beautiful? Even as she moves into her 70s, like she continues to emanate this beauty. And she says she literally goes inside, turns on her inner radiance light, and just shines it out of her form. And that's her practice, and she practices it every day. She like goes inside, she feels her own inner light, and she she switches on a light. And as she's getting older and her form it's changing and everything, that light continues to just beam through her. And I'm realizing our beauty has so little in a way to do with our actual physical appearance, and so much more to do with this radiance and knowing of who we are. And I think it takes a commitment, though, to actually practice that, because to choose to turn that light on inside and shine it. But yeah, my mom's teaching just came to me of her just so simple. You just go inside and turn on the light and then just shine it out.
So inquiring minds want to know, Tatiana, because in the chat, Carol says, wow, you radiate that light too. Tatiana, we want to know, do you practice that every day? Because obviously you don't only have light out here behind you right now. You do radiate that light. Do you use that practice?
I don't like I'm as I'm saying this, I'm realizing I don't use her practice enough. But I mean, I do feel like my practice is more tuning into the love in my heart and shining. I mean, that is another form of radiance, but I guess the way she's seeing it is like her whole being kind of switches on, shines forth. My practice has been more heart, just like resting in the heart. But I'm going to start working with her. She's a very wise, wise lady. And sometimes when your mom tells you something, you go, okay, mom, like, you're very wise. You do your radiance thing. But as I'm speaking, I think she's really onto something.
Yeah.
Well, you demonstrated that beautifully, Tatiana, when you were playing the guitar. You and the guitar became one. And at least for me, what happened was it activated within my heart. And I remembered from, oh my goodness, decades ago, oh, I'm a love bug. I forgot for a minute, I'm a love bug. So, but to dare, I think you have that key because you are so at home with yourself and through the music, which is such a universal doctrine of the heart language. Thank you for sharing that and touching us all.
Well, now I have a new dream, Dot, which is to sing with you one day. Now that I have your
There
voice.
you go. Let's make that happen. Let's make it happen.
All right.
Yay. Yay. I think we have a lot of closet musicians here, but yeah. Go ahead, Linda. Were you going to say something?
No, I have to tell you, Tatiana, that hearing you say that you are looking at your mother in a new way and she's in her 70s, that makes me think of my daughters and gives me hope that they will look at me someday, or that they already do, in the way that you are respecting your mother and really getting her message of life. These little seeds that we plant as mothers really do blossom. Yeah.
They do, and it's so strange the resistance as we can have as daughters to our mother's genius. It's quite something because I recognize her deep wisdom and I feel like now as I come into my real adulthood and my womanhood, now I really begin to understand her and appreciate and receive it. So I'm sure your daughters will be the same.
You know what, Tatiana? I want to share because this just came to me. Can I share something with you? I don't know if it's about aging. I really see you, Tatiana, over the last couple of years of you fully coming into your own embodiment too. So now you can hear it different. Like you had to really fully come into your own embodiment and claim that light that's yours. And now you can mirror and co-reflect that back with her because she probably had a big part of all of that, even though you had the resistance. But you've really, there's this radiance about you over the last, since I've known you, a couple of years of this blossoming that's coming into you now and this softening and this journey that you've been on of self-discovery. And it feels like now that you're fully embodied, you become your grape jelly. And then now you can appreciate all the other grape jelly cups around here, right? It's like, yeah, there's something really special about that.
Oh, special.
Yeah. Tatiana shines bright like a diamond, Stephen says. Yes, so true. So any last thoughts before I invite Tatiana to sing us one more song or two more or whatever she wants? Then we'll open it up to everyone. And I want to just make sure we give Tatiana some time to talk about the two big things coming up for her this week too. So any last words, Grace, Linda, Dot? No, thanks for sharing. Thank you.
I don't think there's an end to it. So there are no last words.
Yeah, there's no last words.
Amen.
Yeah. And somebody asked me one time, we were talking about how does grape jelly attract Orioles? Like, where did they come from? And I haven't done the research of that science yet. I'm letting the birds teach me. So I'm kind of waiting for them. I got part 3, and now I'm waiting for part 4 so they could teach me about the grape jelly. Then I'll go do the Google or the AI or the research to figure out how does grape jelly attract Orioles on their migration. So I don't know that answer, and nobody share it in the chat because I don't want to know. Some of you probably already know that, but I don't know that. I don't want to know. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us and sharing this day and bringing your wisdom in. And we'll invite everyone to jump in and share here in a minute. But Tatiana has some really special things coming up, a new women's group and the Lullabies launch of her new album. So tell us about both of those things, Tatiana, before we give you a center stage here.
Sure. Well, today, if anyone wants to jump in, my next Oasis Women's Circle starts today at 5 p.m. And the Oasis Circle is just, it's like it is an oasis to come to as women, to be nourished in our bodies, nourished in our souls, nourished in our spirit. And we're going to be going on a journey of recharging the body, like entering the medicine of deep winter and allowing it to really allow for regeneration and renewal. And we'll be working with our adrenals and our nervous systems and just softening into the great Mother Earth. And then it's going to move into alignment, which is about deeply listening and hearing our own inner voice and inner truth. And we'll be working with the wise woman archetype. And I love weaving in myths and stories. And the wise woman carries so much medicine for us in terms of really charting our path with clarity and wisdom and discernment. And so we'll be moving into alignment. And then the final phase of it's a 7-week journey is creation, tuning into the archetype of the creatrix, stepping into our power as creatrixes of our life. We'll be working with Sophia, and Sophia she's like a divine feminine matrix. She's a consciousness. I wouldn't call her a typical goddess in the conventional sense. She's like the fabric of our feminine superpowers. So I'll be working with her, and yeah, it's a really beautiful way to start this new year. And we'll be moving with the Earth tradition new year, which begins actually in February. So moving from deep winter into Imbolc, which is February 2nd, into this blossoming new year and emergence. So that's the Women's Circle, and it begins today. If anyone wants to jump on, you're so welcome. And the community's housed inside the connection field, so you'll be right at home. And then tomorrow is the launch of my new album, an online concert celebrating the Lullabies for Adults album. And that's going to be at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And Teresa's going to host that, and it's going to be a beautiful journey, about an hour and 15 minutes long, where I'll sing to you all the songs off my new album. So either one of those, you are so invited. Yeah.
Thank you.
Else I should add there, Julie?
We'll put the links in the chat, and along with that, keep your eyes posted to Teresa's emails or the Connection Field emails, Global Coherence Pulse emails. We also have the Imaginal Souls is going strong, and we're getting some new membership, and we're just ready to really embrace this year. So, consider that if you've been thinking about it. We have a few of those members right here with us today. And February 20th, we're going to do that harmonic emergence event. So stay tuned, and we will continue. We have some surprises coming in the connection field. It's amazing. We've got really good stuff moving and happening. And so let's do some music to integrate all of this, and then we'll open up the rest and open it up to the community to share what's on your mind right now. So here we go. Let's do Tatiana.
All right. Feeling into what to play. Oh, I should probably play a lullaby. That would be very appropriate. So I'll play you guys a lullaby off of my new album. Just let yourself land in your body, land in your heart. These lullabies are portals into the body and into the peace and presence of this moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel your body, feel your soul. I know there is so much you carry. For this moment, just let go. Let go, let it be. Let go and rest here with me. There's nothing you have to do. There's no one you have to be. Your heart remembers, your belly knows what you hold deep in your bones. Let your mind fall open, let your body awake. No, it's not too late. Let go, let it be. Let go and rest here with me. There's nothing you have to do. There's no one you have to be. And feel, let yourself feel, and heal, let yourself heal. There's nothing you have to do. There's no one you have to be. There's nothing you have to do to be worthy of love. Nothing you have to do to remember who you are. Nothing you have to do to feel the peace of this moment washing through you.
Beautiful. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you. We are on gallery view. Look at you, beautiful people. If you feel like you want to come on camera, we'd love to have you. Let's just share. We have about 5 minutes until we're complete here. And if anyone was moved by any of these beautiful people here or want to contribute to the conversation, we'd love to hear your shares for the next 5 minutes. So, okay, Michelle Marie.
Okay, I wasn't going to share, but this story won't stop speaking in my head. First of all, I adore everything that's happened today. Like my heart is just open and the nourishment is just so beautiful. So thank you to each of you. What's really ringing and wanting to be shared is the jelly story. I thoroughly appreciate it because this summer, for the very first time, my husband and I made grape jelly.
Ah,
And so I have to say, I thoroughly appreciate relaxing into being grape jelly versus making grape jelly because it was no small feat on the adventure. And it was like, it's like, oh, this sounds really wonderful. A neighbor who has lots of grapevines asked if we wanted to try making jelly. And I thought, why not? Because my husband was having health issues and it was something different to do. And so, picking the grapes were great, but then you have to soak them and there's the small grapes. You have to pluck each one from and it's just like the process of getting to grape jelly. So I love that the Orioles are thoroughly enjoying the grape jelly. And I like the analogy of being the grape jelly rather than making the journey to getting to be that grape jelly.
Aw, that's a fun story. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. If you want to send any to Nebraska, let me know. I'll give you my address.
Well, I actually no, it'll be coming to you for sure. I have to say, how can I not send you some grape jelly with that story? I feel like it definitely. We only made 24 jars, and let me tell you, we treasure them.
They're like
the
gold,
adventure.
aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But there's some coming to Nebraska for sure.
Yay. Oh, thank you. Rodney.
Yeah, I'm right there with Michelle. I'm just like feel so in love right now, so melted, so beautiful. And most of you here, or everybody here, I've been on several calls with all of you, and you're my dear friends. Excuse me. And this is a magical group, this connection field that we've created, and this is a brand new year that, just like special words that I got for today was move slowly and listen deeply. And, you know, and I have all of you here with me as just like beyond words. It's just so beautiful. And, I want some of that grape jelly. I have that grape jelly in me, and I'm attracting all of you around me. And it's such a beautiful time. Thank you.
Let's do a little global coherence pulse of our grape jelly and love, just a little bit, and all those who have participated and not here with us. And just deep gratitude for these 7 days and our catapult journey and where we're going in 2026. Thank you, Rodney. So much gratitude to you. You serve this community so well. You serve it so well. Thank you for being a member and always showing up in the ways you do. Yeah, thank you. Marcy.
Yes, first of all, I just wanted to say this whole hour was just so radiant, so relaxing, so deeply relaxing, and just feeling that light from the inside out. And with all of you that I agree, Rodney, I mean, so many of us have shared a lot of time together now, as family. And I just wanted to say one thing, because I know, Tatiana, you were talking about your mom and what she did each morning. And I remember this has come up in my life many times, but in my 20s when I was in Europe and I was modeling and I was traveling around, and suddenly, the phrase would come in, it's all about love. And that's just a simple phrase that comes to me. From time to time, maybe when I need to remember it, or just because. Uh, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you, and thank you so much, everybody, for everything and for today.
Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here today. You have a lot of things you could be doing, And we at the Connection Field are just so grateful that you choose to be in community and you choose to be in coherence and you choose to share that love. Thank you, Marcy, with everyone you meet. We know that. So we need each other, right? We're in turbulent times. We need each other. And we're so grateful that you feel our grape jelly. We're so grateful. Thank you for returning Orioles. Thank you, like every day. And yeah, it's going to be a beautiful journey ahead and we need each other. So thank you so much. And just feel free to unmute. I need a better phrase. If anybody comes up with a better phrase instead of unmute, someone who's an advocate for those who with hearing impairment and speech impairment said, stop saying that. So turn on your mics. Feel free to open your mic, turn on your mic. And let's just send a lot of love out into the planet and a beautiful goodbye and thank you to everyone. So yeah, thank you all.
Bye. Thank you so
I miss you.
much.
Peace and
Bye.
blessings to all. I love you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
Grape jelly for all.
Namaste. Namaste.
Grape jelly love.
Much love.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
I'm gonna miss you tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Peace
Bye.
and blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.